with a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning. Good morning.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome back to the Tobago Updates morning show, coming to you here live from the Port Mall in Scarborough, Tobago. As we continue the conversation this morning, we are chatting with Bishop's High School, and we're speaking this morning in particular, Where Stars Are Born, Bishop's High School Christmas Concert 2023. On set with us, we have the music teacher, Evans Duran, and as well, let me make sure I get the pronunciation right. Duran Evans. All right, we have Duran Evans on set with us. We also have Kamara Keynes Dumas Jack, no stranger to us here at all. Today she's wearing her PTA representative hat, Bishop's High School, and also Samaya Edu, student out of Bishop's High School, CSEC 5th place merit list for music. We've got royalty in the mix. So this morning, folks, we're having that conversation, and let's get started immediately. We're talking Bishop's High School Christmas concert. What's upcoming, and then we're going to get into the details of what to expect.
Well, Bishop's High School, we're having our Christmas concert. Last year we started with the concert honoring Miss Gwyneth Armstrong, who started music in Bishop's High School. So this year we're continuing in the same tradition on the 3rd of December, Sunday the 3rd of December from 6 p.m. We will be at the Bishop's High School auditorium doing it all again and showing off the talents of the students of Bishop's High School.
All right. I want you to tell me a bit, when you think in terms of where music has transitioned to, just before we came on, we spoke about if you went to Bishop's any at all, I'm also a past student of Bishop's, you knew then certainly whether you did music or not, you knew of Miss Armstrong and you knew of Mr. Moore and so on, and you have taken on a heavy legacy there. But we know you will exceed expectation. Tell us a bit, how do you feel, in terms of going into this Christmas concert for 2023 and the work of your students?
Definitely. I feel excited because the students have been working and we hear the pieces coming together, and we have a lot of practices and rehearsals. Actually, we start from early in the morning, and at lunchtimes persons rehearse, and even after school. So I feel very confident that the treat that is up our sleeves for the general public will be well received.
All right, certainly. I know we got to go on to the star student. Tell us about, going into that exam versus now being on the merit list. You always knew that was a given. Tell us a little bit about that. Was music always your thing?
Yes, it was. I grew up watching my father. He was a pianist, and I just ended up liking it also. The preparation for the exam was very much hectic. I have another teacher that I used to go by to do the SBA. I used to prepare with Sir. I used to go to Mr. Moore also.
Right.
And during the exam period...
Legacy continues.
Yes.
During the exam period, it was very much difficult. And I personally thought I was going to get a 3. But I ended up getting a 1, and I ended up making an merit list. And for that, I'm very proud of myself.
Excellent revelations happening here this morning.
Stars are born.
And we're seeing on screen Where Stars Are Born. And Kamara, I want you to begin to give us a little insight. We get there at 6 o'clock. I know these things are about an experience when it comes to Bishop's High. And tell us a little bit about what can we expect on the lineup.
So Where Stars Are Born, the reason why we gave that name is because this year, Bishop's High School, we have had a lot of successes, Samaya being our latest. And we have students who would have done very well in the Calypso arena. So we have the Junior Calypso Monarch, second place winner nationally from Bishop's High School. We have also the year before, yes. Calypso Monarch champion. We also had the Spoken Word Club from Bishop's High School winning the Poetry Slam, National Secondary School Poetry Slam earlier this year. And they will also be performing. If you ever saw that, it was Out of This World, STRESS. Good. So we have quite a few stars coming out of the school. So we thought Where Stars Are Born is the ideal name to give to the concert this year. So we bring in all those students together, along with the Pan side and last year's merit list person who was going to be part of that. We got last year merit in music also. And 2020.
Congratulations.
So the music program is really doing well. So the co-curricular part of Bishop's High School is really excelling, and putting it all together and giving the students an avenue for performing. And next year's music festival, so this is the segue.
And I'm certain those words bring very great joy to Principal Cindy Ramnarayan out there. Kudos and commendations to you as always. That was my teacher back in the days there at Bishop's. So I want you to really touch on, because, one of the things that has certainly been wrong about the perception is that traditionally Bishop's is just exclusively about the academics. How important is it in terms of integrating your students, in terms of that practical side, music, and by extension, extracurricular activities that helps in their overall development?
Definitely. So with extracurricular activities, there's a certain kind of discipline that comes with it. The students also are able to present themselves, which that is a skill in and of itself. Also, where music is concerned, psychologically, it helps students to relax. It helps students to focus. Also, being involved in music, students are able to bring to their own lives something of value. Also, within the classroom setting, at Bishop's, we focus on music literacy, we focus on performance, we allow students to even do their own performances, come together in groups, both in the classroom and sometimes even for graduations, like each year group, it's like the desire of each year group to have like a band that goes along with their school song. And even where that is concerned, students are coming together and doing their own thing in conjunction with the structured music program. We even see that in our morning assemblies, where it's quite musical. So right across the school, both in the co-curricular activity and within other areas of the school, you will see music and the talent of the students being showcased. It really just speaks to the successes that the school has been able to enjoy over the years. Any others you'd want to highlight?
Let me just talk in terms of school. A lot of the students who are taking part in this concert are not necessarily the music students.
That's interesting.
So it just speaks to the program of that Bishop's High School encompasses all the different aspects and encourages students just to be part of music and do the co-curricular activities.
Certainly, and immediately when she says that, I tap into you. What would you say about the music program from the perspective of a student?
I would say it's very diverse. It allows you to be versed in different things like choir, steel band. I learned pan from Sir. We also have YM drumming. We have...
They'll be on the program also, yep.
Yes. We have wind band, which is now starting to become active again due to COVID. And I would say that it allows you to find your inner talent. Because for me personally, I didn't think I was talented at all until I discovered that I like music. So
you're on the merit list and you're here this morning, but I have to ask the obvious question. Will you be performing?
Yes.
All right, excellent.
I'll be a part of our ensemble.
Excellent. So we can look forward to that as well in the lineup. So, we're running out of time, but I just want you to let us know, tell us in terms of what can we expect in terms of the future of the music program and, that area of focus for Bishop's High School. No pressure at all. Your principal might be looking on.
All right. So in terms of where it is that we want to go on the co-curricular side, we'd really like to see an orchestra come out of Bishop's. As to say when or what the timeline is, no pressure, right? But we have had in the past a wind band arm of the music program. If it is that we could have the string arm of the music program come on board later on, then we could put the wind, the string, and the percussion together, and we would have an orchestra. So that is one of the many future things that we can look forward to coming out of Bishop's High School.
And the PTA working very hard to ensure that we can supply instruments through these events to help the music program develop in that regard.
All right, excellent. Yes. Any additional information you'd like to share with us, before we wrap this morning?
Definitely. come to this concert on Sunday, the 3rd of December. It starts at 6 p.m. and it's going to be a wonderful experience. Those who study in their belly, yes, there'll be things there for you to eat. We're going to have a wonderful concert on Sunday. I'll be there. Will you be there?
Yes.
Without a shadow of a doubt. So that's Sunday the 3rd. And for those who are tuned in, the cost for persons attending, and where can they get tickets?
Good. So $150 for adults, $75 for any student. Good. And they can come, they can get tickets at the school, or you can call 461-2314. And for any more information concerning the concert, and if you want tickets in bulk, that's the number to call, 461-2314.
And we didn't touch on it earlier, but I feel it's really important before we close. I always tell people, initiatives like these, you're making a contribution to something greater. And, it's not just about the money you're paying for the talent that you're getting. In terms of the PTA, just remind the persons again in that contribution and the work of the PTA as you go forward.
So far we have contributed instruments towards the wind band. And so last year's concert, we did that, and we got those instruments for the school. This year, we're hoping to continue in the light, because they have a long list, as we heard the programs that they want to develop, and the students are ripe to learn things new. So we're trying to see if we can also help. The pan side is a big part of Bishops coming out of Mr. Moore, and then do not yet own their own instruments. So if we can have a sponsor, I'm speaking to the Tobago world out there.
Speak it into being.
Yes, I'm speaking it into being. If we have a sponsor to sponsor the instruments for our steel band, we will welcome it to come on board. But right now, we are raising funds at the Bishops High School concert. So this Sunday, so come on, contribute, and let's get our students involved in something positive.
Certainly, and I think that flyer is very appropriate as we look to wrap this morning. You could not have said it better. Let me translate that for you. Even if you can't make it, buy a ticket.
Buy a ticket.
We're calling on each and every one of you. Even if you can't make it, buy a ticket. Make your contribution, and that's why it's so important. You're not paying for the music, essentially. You can't pay for the music that you're going to enjoy. What you're really doing is contributing to the growth and development of Bishops High School. So that's happening there, and if we can just pull up that flyer again. Yes, it's taking place on a Sunday. And that's happening this Sunday, the 3rd of December, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., where stars are born. All right? And certainly that's Bishops High School presents the annual Christmas concert. So we're encouraging each and every one of you to lend your support and to head on out. Where are you going to be on Sunday? Bishops High School, certainly. So we want to remind you, if you want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you. This has been the Tobago Updates morning show, without a shadow of a doubt. And we're encouraging you. We had great interviews this morning, as per usual. We want to say thank you very much again for choosing the Tobago Updates morning show, and to stay tuned, because we're heading straight on over to continue with our series of Beneath the Surface. We're going to mix it up a little bit this morning, just as we head on out. Where are we going to be on Sunday? Bishops High School. All right, and remember to share the live, share the live, share the live. Bye bye, folks.